Yes, please, with all due respect, please do not be tipping of the Lord. This is a wholesome Christian Minecraft server, and also we do shave and shower, so maybe that'll keep him out, but I don't know. We're just needing God's help on this one. Jesus. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/justneckbeardthings, and if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button. Leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Okie dokie, let go. Japan in 80s reminds me for a lot of anime character. Y'all really radiating it's the guy from Fortnite energy, aren't you? Your profile picture and you in real life. Honestly, this just gave me an idea for something to do with my Twitter on April 1st. I declare what I can do. I always had a dream of having being with multiple women, and yeah, it's not natural, I know, and rather impossible, but I also wanted them to just be interested in only us, being girls, in this relationship, like a harem, but it seems so impossible. Knowing I probably won't get anything out of this, I'll ask anyway, because I got told to try that, and I know what other right to ask at. Please, how am I going to achieve my goals? It's really the last thing that brings me joy, thinking and trying to achieve my life goals that I set to help me out of my depression, but I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Please, someone help me. You don't need 7 to 8 girls all fawning over you, my dude. You need a reality check. Jesus Christ. That's the only thing keeping you happy right now. You do realize that there is a whole bunch of other things that are more realistic and actually will make you happy. It's one thing to like anime and go to conventions and everything. That's perfectly fine because it's a form of media and you're around people who have likewise interests. It's another thing when you get upset when you aren't able to live out the fantasies that are portrayed in those animes. Depression sucks, I can guarantee you. It's been something that people deal with for years on end, but do you think that I'm going to get any better by hoping or wishing that I was some kind of anime protagonist that had 5 or 6 women fawning all over me? No. Can you enjoy those exact same forms of media? Yeah, perfectly fine. That's your own decision. But there's a line to be drawn of when realism comes into play when it's actually you. And I feel like that's the case with a lot of the posts on this place. Like, a lot of the people on here that are the content wind up thinking that they can just go to Japan and find their love of their life, or all 7 of them within 5 minutes of getting off the plane. The Pixar Mom tier list. Look, I know that the tier list meme has been going around for a while, though, and I feel like there needs to be a line drawn somewhere. Also, this is very much reminding me of that one dude just going absolute belligerent over everyone saying that Pixar moms have dump truck butts. And it's like every single time he got to Alaska, I was like, okay. Ah, yes, the toughest decision, shower or Axe body spray. What was that saying we all knew from that 2019 action superhero movie?
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but Hygiene has been out for a little while now, and there's various forms of it all, but one is not a replacement for the other. Please do not ever think that. Very bad app. Girls always block me whenever I propose them. Please delete block option first. Yes, because that's the total intention of the app known as Facebook Messenger. Yeah, please stop using social media in every single form as a dating service just because it may have a little app window somewhere on the site for dating, and don't mean to use the entire thing for such. Also, Facebook, why do you have Facebook dating? That's just outright confusing. Great pride, I love lady. Human rights matter. I need a girlfriend, Snapchat me. Why'd your last one pop when you got too close to a cactus? Next time, think about what floral plants you want to have at home before you get one. A cute baby, you look like you'd make a good submissive Asian doll wife for a white king. Why is there a demographic of human being that is out there thinking that calling somebody submissive and breedable is a freaking compliment? Like, what do we need to do to make sure that this don't happen anymore? Make a wish at eternity? Neckbeards, when women don't have the same body type as video video game characters. Oh darn, yeah, don't it absolutely suck when you don't have the mammoth babblers and the petite girl and everything interested all in the same time at a dude who brags about his Reddit karma. Blank Taurus? I know nothing of that Pokemon. Okay, first off, dum-dum, it's Cloyster. Secondly, no, I did not know we had photo evidence of the actual Friar Schmuck himself. In all seriousness, though, I've seen too many memes about just dudes not knowing. I really hope this is just part of the jokes. Yo's the other end, yo weebs. Okay, at the time I'm recording this, I got maybe about 10 to 12 days until Otakon, and I'm legit not gonna be surprised if I happen to see this dude there. Why are the female characters so flat? Don't get me wrong, I wasn't expecting some kind of anime proportions, but on the previous games, you could tell a woman from a man. And now, even with light clothes, there's no difference between the two. It's almost as if From didn't bother modeling variants for most chest pieces. The only sets where a difference is visible are those where a lot of skin is exposed, like the hero set, and even then it's barely visible. Is it laziness, less modeling to do, or a cowardly attempt to avoid controversy from the Anglo countries? Oh no, the world is done. Jiggle physics did not get inserted into Elden Ring. Also, I'm kind of wondering if this dude's just complaining that he has to add the mods himself then, because, like, Steam stuff, games get modded all the time. Like, if you're gonna be complaining about characters not being stacked, maybe you're more suited playing a game where the stacked is the focal point, you know? Just common sense there. If you're playing Elden Ring to focus on the character's chests, I am fairly certain you bought the game for the wrong reasons. But what do I know? I'm just some console peasant to this schmuck. That is very sad. LOL. What's your favorite animal? And I better be getting a list too, sir. That's 5. LOL. Those are all fire though. Sir and sure. Sharks, cause I'm a 4-year-old boy at heart. 1. I'm looking for a woman I can use, and yeah, I can't say that one. At my will. A woman who will exchange her permanent consent for my permanent loyalty. Why is this just radiating dudes who call themselves doms without knowing exactly what that means? 2. I lean towards controlling. I'm not changing my statement as per 1. 3. I don't believe my woman should have a job, and I refuse to let my woman have a job once we move in. Okay, dingus, first off, that's not really something you can control of whether or not somebody gets a job or not, and secondly, you're saying no to having more money on the table at the end of the week to be able to do some fun date night stuff for. That just seems kinda stupid on top of stupid. 4. If any of the above didn't give me away, I'm an obvious and unashamed chauvinist. I gotta look up the definition of that, 1 second. Apparently the definition is a person displaying aggressive or exaggerated patriotism, or showing or relating to excessive or prejudiced loyalty or support for a particular group or cause. Like, full on want my woman pregnant in the kitchen wearing a collar. Chauvinist. That is not the definition nor a proper example of that word. This might just be a little bit of a pro tip recommendation. Don't use big words to make yourself look smart if you don't know the definition of the words. 5. I have no problem killing someone to protect my family. I've fought in literal wars. I'll easily send another F to heck for the right reason. Oh yes, such as some petty reason on the internet. And for peek's sake, just point out the katana collection already. 6. I'm genuinely impressed by you so far, and though I have no problem being honest and upfront about what kind of man I am, I'm used to being alone, and I fully expect this info dump to scare you away. So you openly admit that this post is people repellent. Ah, cool, something we can finally agree on here. 7. Nickelback makes good music. Freaking fight me. They are pretty badass. LMAO, did you have that at the ready? Yeah, this had to have been a copy and paste kind of thing. All except for number 6, yes. You gotta understand, I use that opener a lot because it opens conversational doors and breaks the ice, and is a great way to get to know someone and warn the person I'm speaking to what kind of man and partner I am. Number 6 is normally, I am very politically conservative. Time to leave Earth. Mom, can we leave the society now? The weak men are creating a predominantly all-female Avengers lineup. There's a female Hulk, female Black Panther, female Thor, female Iron Man, a new Black Widow, someone named Miss Marvel, and a female Hawkeye. No, and Steve Rogers still hasn't came back as Captain America yet. Part of me honestly thinks that the dum-dums that post this stuff and actually are upset that these changes are happening to the MCU don't realize that the characters that are being introduced to the MCU, such as She-Hulk, Bishop, and Mighty Thor, they've been around for decades even. I don't know if it was years for Mighty Thor, but definitely decades for She-Hulk. Shuri becoming the next Black Panther, I could very much see that happening, and I thought I see it somewhere else where it might have been M'Baku. We could either see one of those coming up in Wakanda Forever. Miss Marvel, I actually liked the series and the way that it ended and everything with that little like Easter egg with the X-Men theme being hidden in there, I absolutely loved. And yeah, Steve Rogers coming back as Captain America, honestly, I would love to see them bring back Chris Evans as Human Torch, just because that would be a good throwback to the Fantastic Four movies. But also at the same time, in various forms of media, anime, TV shows, movies, there's a whole lot of people that get upset when characters get introduced to mainstream, even though those characters have existed for years on end. And when people complain about a character that's been existing for years on end, just when it becomes mainstream, y'all making yourselves look a little bit more stupid. Dude with an Ahagao hoodie just walked in and asked for a job application, and I had to explain to my manager that his hoodie was off-brand and I would not hire him. How did you know it was off-brand though? Plus, if it was really just a dress code thing, you just tell him, dude, you can't wear that to work. Am I the antagonist for shortening my workout after a man got on the elliptical next to me? I, 27F, like to go to the gym later in the evening so I can have the place mostly to myself, since I don't like how claustrophobic it feels when tons of people are there at the same time. I live around the block at a chain gym and go there most nights to use the elliptical for a while. When I got to the gym tonight, the entire row of ellipticals was empty, so I grabbed the one all the way on the end. Everything was fine during my workout all the way up to the last few minutes. A guy walked into the mostly deserted gym and got on the elliptical right next to mine, which I thought was weird since there was a row of about 12 other ones that were all empty. It made me a little uncomfortable, so I shortened my workout by a few minutes and hopped off to grab the disinfectant wipe. When I got back up to wipe down the machine, the guy stopped pedaling and asked me what my problem was. I was caught off guard and just stammered out something about how I was done with my workout, which was basically true anyway. But he had something about me treating him like a predator for no reason, and then puts his headphones back in. Am I the antagonist for shortening my workout because some guy chose the elliptical right next to mine? Very much no. That's exactly what I would have done if I was in that situation. And it's honestly what a lot of car guys do when they park at the back of the lot, not wanting anybody to park next to them, and then whenever they come out of wherever they're shopping, there's always somebody parked next to them. I don't know if it was just the dude being creepy, or for some weird reason, people like to compete with the person next to them, even if the person next to them doesn't even know that they're competing. There are some people that are weird like that at the gym. Like if I'm on the treadmill and I have mine set to 3 miles an hour, the person next to me will probably push theirs up to 5 miles an hour. It would have been one thing if it was actually really crowded at the gym and there weren't many other spaces available, but if you have a row of 12 elliptical machines and out of all of them, he chose the one immediately next to you, yeah, no, I'd be a little set off and a little uneasy because of that too. And actually, it just reminds me, I need to get back in my sleep habit of being able to wake up early so I can go to the gym when it's mostly empty, because I usually have been going between 9:30 and 10:30, and jeez, it is crowded. But yeah, bottom line, not the a-hole. And if the dude wasn't trying to check you out or anything, he probably wouldn't have reacted to you getting off of the machine. But no, for some reason, when you got off of the machine, he had to take down his headphones and ask a completely random stranger, "Why are you getting off of your machine? You're treating me like a predator for no reason. You had all the other machines to pick, dummy. Why'd you do this one?" You know, normally you want to use the salt and everything to keep them away. This is very much, I guess, opposite day, because I feel like this is straight up gonna summon them. Although I am kind of questioning why Cheetos and not Doritos, because I kind of feel like that goes better with Mountain Dew. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.